Hey, what's up you guys? Bad Rob back again with another video. Before we begin, I ask you ever so kindly, please jab that like button, because there are some freaking amazing plays in this video, and you're not going to regret it, I promise. And if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing if you want to learn how to play Isabelle online against some popular matchups, or you want to know how to beat Isabelle, me, right? So, in this video, I'm up against a Link, and man, oh man, I love fighting Links. Just kidding, I hate it so much. The projectile game that they have going on can be very scary to work with, and the first couple of times you fight Links, it's going to be extremely intimidating, but just like me, you'll figure out how to put up with it pretty soon. So, we're up against a Toon Link specifically, so they have some, some different stuff going on as compared to the other Links that you can fight online. So I expected them to throw that boomerang towards me instead of throwing it up, and so that's why I had that sort of whiff grab right there, and that was just an excellent situation on their part, catching me out as I got back onto the stage. But you think this is over? Not even a little bit. Fun fact, actually, the very first tournament I played at, the person that sent me into losers, which eventually sent me to my death, was a Toon Link. So right there, I was just playing a nice and slow game with them right there. I wanted to see what they were going to do. They weren't getting back onto the stage, and I remember that for later. So I've got one of their arrows, and so I'm just waiting for the right moment to use it. But one thing I don't know about this arrow as compared to other arrows is that it just automatically throws out that, or I had already input something. So right there, I just shielded toward the side to see what they were going to do. I was going to try to do my forward tilt, my shield on the edge forward tilt, but they never got onto the stage, and then I was like, okay, well, you're not going to do anything. You're going to just let this roll. Okay. So I run over and I throw out the fishing hook because I know that they are going to outlast their invincibility. And then right there, I hold on to that shield. I want to see what they're going to do. I'm not ready to just take some damage. I know they have a better close game than me, so let's get a parry. Let's make them regret, spamming a move on me. So unfortunate situation right there where the shield actually blocks my pot. And I'm just trying to be as careful as I can reasonably, but still trying to do some action. And yeah, and he's reading me out like a mastermind right here, but mega whiff on his part. Huge whiff, and so I'm able to survive that situation. I will say that's good play on my part. This was actually that was really well done by them. They totally whiffed that up B recovery, but then they just did a spot dodge when I tried to punish it, and then they just did it again and got the kill. Well done. But I'll remember that for next time if I ever play against you again, or just another Toon Link. Catching that roll out really fast, just with a quick little pot, trying to close some distance, using the pot as a way to sort of break free from the projectile. I expect maybe a jump from him, but nah, he's just going to spam some stuff. But I like that. I want to see what you're going to do. So when you run at me after you get done spamming arrow and I'm holding shield, I know you're going to try to do a grab on me. And then we get in this ledge guard situation where I'm absolutely able to read out his moves. So I read that jump, and then everything looks really good for me. So, setting up that mine. I should have thrown him off the stage again. I knew that wasn't going to kill, and I just barely put that mine down. So that ledge is for mine to trap, right? So right here, this is a little bit scary because he can kill me if I'm not careful. Just waiting to see what he's going to do. He expects me to roll, but I'm going to give it a little second, buddy, before I just do anything too drastic. And right here, this looks like another really bad situation, but I just push myself out a little bit, and then he lands right on top of my mine, and that's why you always just have those out, especially by the edge if you're fighting near the edge and everything like that. I mean, he's spamming the arrow on me, but it's not going to do anything for you, bud. Because even though it does do a little bit of damage and it is annoying, I mean, it's not going to kill me at this percentage, and I'm just going to play a nice and slow, even game, and there you have it. Goes for the up air, maybe perhaps that was a misinput, but sorry, pal. I didn't misinput my forward air right there, so I guess that's game. And so I'm able to get that forward air on him and close out that stock for sure. So hey, I mean, Link matchups can be very tricky, and probably not the best Toon Link or best Link I've ever fought against. So I credit a lot of this game to just really good shielding and just having played a ton of King K rules and just being very frustrated with the way that they play and kind of have a feeling for how they play. So right there, like rather than trying to do something else, I know that their jab comes out super fast. One thing you have to watch out for is if you do any follow-up and they do a neutral air, you're not going to beat it out just because it has invincibility. So you have to be careful with what you choose to follow up on. And hoping that they choose to do something other than an air is probably not the greatest idea. So I've got him over right exactly where I want him. I don't want to lose this situation. He holds onto his shield a little bit longer just because I've been. And right there, that could have been a really great punish, but I wasn't expecting him to shield, actually. I was expecting him to do a dash attack or something like that. So, I grabbed that crown. It throws them a little bit out of their momentum. Even though I'm not really going to use it, I don't want to use it, because then if I use it, and it's probably not going to kill. Oh! Please jab leg for that stage spike, because that was so sick. And that's probably the correct way to edge guard King K. Rool, just because with his recovery you can't hit him with the down air, and I don't really know what else you'd hit him with other than that, other than grabbing him with a fishing hook or something like that, but definitely for sure using your slingshot to hit him into the stage is the move. They have to tech it, and so that's their problem. And right here I'm just having a blast as they're over by the edge. Playing a much safer game, but unfortunately right there I am not able to get exactly what I want. So I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to get hit by his recovery, and so I recover really low, and then I go under the stage when I shouldn't have. So yeah, just some mistakes on my part, but now we're back exactly where I want him. And so when he was recovering from that low, unfortunately, your recovery is not good enough. So right there, reading out some really good things from me. You know, I'm getting caught in those grabs, so that's why I did a cross up on that one instead, got a little bit behind him, so that way if he released the shield, at least he couldn't grab me. Oh, two very nice fairs right there. Saved my life, honestly. Playing a bit of a dangerous game with him right now, but I just hold on to that shield because I know he's going to try something. And right there, I kind of get an idea of what he's going to do, and so then I jump and get out of that situation. Would have broken my shield, and this stock would have been over for sure. So, just like before, I was trying to get another stage spike onto him. Unfortunately, to no avail. So, rolling up behind him. I figure, I mean, I can kind of tell at this point, I've been playing enough that I know when you're not in the right position. And those mines just rolling right onto the stage, trying to get away from me so desperately. And in that situation right there, well, that's the perfect time to use when they're just coming up straight up onto the stage. If you get the fishing rod over the edge just enough, you can grab them out before they grab the ledge. And if you do that, then bam, you can throw them up, throw them back where they came from, whatever you'd like to do. So that game goes really well. And some King K rules, I mean, they really can stomp. So that was a nice match. This Samus match is really intense. I'm actually going to not speak during this, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Wowee. So let's talk about that match, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first of all, if you thought that was sick, please jab that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. I earned it, I think, with that one for sure. These other games, like, sure, I played really hard, but I think for that last one, that one definitely earned it. So I'm gonna replay it just for us for a second here. All right. So why this game I think is so interesting and so intense is just because just so much better shield play from me on my end, and just not being afraid to let them throw their moves out and see what they're gonna do. I've got shield to spare. And it's also so intense because there's so many, like right there, like, you know, am I gonna do something? Are they gonna do something? Who knows? But I'm not gonna be the one to get hit with something. But this game is also intense because they do charge up those energy orbs so much, and so just expecting them to come, waiting for those situations, and right here, not giving up. I don't know what happened to that projectile right there, but even though I was nearly at shield break, just holding true to myself, maybe it wasn't the right move, and then bam, that situation right there where I'm able to approach and get right in their face, grab their ability, and they still don't punish me for it. Just, it's some real ballsy stuff. And right here, I know they can't hurt me, and I want to see what they're going to do. I want to fake them out a little bit, so I don't rush anything. And using their mine against them, and I'm actually able to destroy their energy orb in the air. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's why they have to recharge right now. But unfortunately, that was a good situation from them right there. But yeah, just recognizing that at any moment they can throw that energy orb at me, and so just being considerate, being cautious about what I'm going to be doing. In the air is really where they should have been throwing those energy balls. And right there, there's a little bit of a bad play on my part. I'm not really sure what I was going for right there. Probably should have just thrown a fishing rod or something like that, but I mean, who knows. So just I return back to the stage and I say, because I know they're jonesing to throw it. They've been holding onto it for so long. They're just waiting for the right moment. So I feel it coming. And then right there, some misplay on my part leads to me getting quite hurt. And then, yeah, I move back because, you know, they just used 2 moves on me. I know that I can't beat them at this range. Excuse me. I can't beat them at this range. So just move back and do something else. They don't punish that. They don't read that I'm going to do that option. And then right here, I just have a ball just throwing them around. They're all mixed up. I don't exactly know what's going on with them. So they try to charge, and then bam, just like that, I'm ahead. Just for getting them pushed off the stage and just being relentless. But of course, I blow it immediately right there by jumping into that one. I mean, you gotta expect they're gonna try to forward air you. If they jump off the stage for you, they're gonna try to do a forward air. And I mean, it's a strong move. It'll kill. Just holding onto my shield to see what they're going to do. Doing a cross-up right there so that if it is a whiff, I don't get punished. And I just hold on to that shield. I don't get scared that they're going to grab me. I just wait and see what they're going to do. And if they grab me, we'll go from there. But just being very ballsy with my plays right here really led to this victory, I think. Very close call right there. My slingshot is able to push them to the ground, and then right here, I just wait to see what they're doing. My slingshot's right, my fishing rod's right there, and if you wait too long, then I'm gonna grab you. So you got to get up onto the stage somehow, and they did the wrong way, and I threw them back off the stage, and we did the whole thing over again, and then they land on my mine straight into an up tilt. Classic Isabelle kill combo. Probably one of her only kill combos, honestly, but yeah, playing that game was super intense, man, and watching it over again, like, there's just sort of this energy in the air. You can feel it, like, we're both, like, really trying very hard right here, and just a lot of ballsy plays on my part that really kind of secure me the win. Some better stuff that I could have done, just doing a better job about grabbing projectiles and not jumping into their forward air, but you know, that's just stuff that next time, not gonna fall for it, and I'll just win even harder. Maybe I'll two-stock you next time. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, consider jabbing that like button, giving me a subscription, and if you want to hit the bell icon, I wouldn't totally be like hurt. I would quite like it, actually. But if you want to see more ballsy, gritty Isabelle plays, consider coming and checking out my next video when it comes out. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out this video, and hope you learned a little something. Hope you learned how to play against Isabelle. Hope you learned how to play Isabelle. My name's Bad Rob, and I've got one piece of advice for you. Please. It'd break my heart if you would stand too close to the ledge.